Investment Challenge Day 4. And to kick things off, we're going to start with the macroeconomics. And as we spoke about a couple of days ago, we had the Italian referendum. It was yesterday night. And as we predicted, it was a no. And this means that Matteo Renzi will resign. And he actually confirmed this as well. And this is what opens up for the five-star movement. So this is long-term what could be rather stormy for European stock market. So we'll just see what happens here. And if you look at the chart, you can see the uncertainty leading up to the referendum. And we had a sell-off. This is actually the night when the result was announced. So it sold off and went up, and we had some consolidation and went down again and just went straight up. And the reason it goes up here is not that a no was the best possible way that this could have gone, but we were expecting a no. So that's basically what it means. Probably this will lead to a sell-off at a later point, but a no, I wouldn't interpret this as something very good for the stock market. So that's not what this is about. That's just what we thought. So that's it with the Italian referendum, and we're also looking to the ECB. On Thursday, we will hear from Mario Draghi. And what I'm looking for here is the QE program. And as of this moment, it's 60 billion per month in euros. There's no way we can actually raise this. So we do know it's not going to be more than this. And that's the only good thing that could happen, is a raise if we look at the stock market. Because this is basically what's keeping levels so high and actually inflating the stock markets, is this QE program. I don't really expect him to lower it at this point either. But I wouldn't be surprised if it says something like, we're going to continue with the 60 billion per month, and then in the future we're going to lower this, because they cannot continue to basically print money and hand it out. So, and that will be pretty much a no event on the stock market. If he says we're going to lower it, we're going to have a sell-off, so the stock market's going to drop. And as I said, there's no chance of a raise. That means there's no potential upside. And maybe some upside if it says we're going to continue with this, then that's going to be some kind of relief, and we could have higher prices. But if he lowers it, or it says in the very near future we're going to lower it, we could have prices dropping. And interest rates, it's going to be interesting to hear what he has to say, but we kind of know now that the Fed will raise interest rates in December, and normally that means that the ECB will have to do this as well for the dollar not to be strengthened too much. So we can expect the interest rate to raise, and at least in 2017 we'll have a couple of raises. So we're looking forward to Thursday, not making too much happen before Thursday. So the first the only stock I'll be looking at today, I know I'm a bit behind with my stock analysts, but we have so much fun macro stuff going on, so I'm just behind. I'm looking at Starbreeze, and if you don't know what it is, it's a gaming company with titles Dead by Daylight, Raid, World War II, and Payday series. Besides these gaming, they are also doing the Star VR, virtual reality, with Acer. And as they see it, they have a bright future in mobile games and the IMAX VR centers. And I'm probably putting this into my portfolio. I have it in one of my other portfolios since some time back. But I do like the gaming industry. It's growing and it's really big already. And not too many big analysts, they don't look at gaming the way they should. They look at heavy industry and more of this old-fashioned kind of thinking with stock market, but gaming is actually very big. And virtual reality, I heard a lot about virtual reality for many years, saying that this is going to be the next big thing, but it's not really taking off. This year it was the Christmas gift of the year, so maybe something it could be a little closer than it's been before. But I'm not investing in Starbreeze because of the virtual reality, that's for sure. Because I think we have a long way to go before we really know what virtual reality will be used for. It might not even be gaming. If we look at the numbers, this is the third quarter report. Everything is growing, everything is looking really good. They are making money, they are expanding. By just looking at the numbers, it looks like they're doing the right thing. And I don't know if you can see this, if the resolution is good enough for you. Otherwise, I'll post a link to this report for you so you can read for yourself. And when it comes to the virtual reality, I don't really know about the VR market. So I looked at the reviews, and this is one from Nordic Hardware. And what it says in English is, basically, if you look at the technical specifications, it's hard to beat Star VR. 5K resolution with a 2560 times 1440 pixel per eye, and horizontal field of vision of 210 degrees. And this is something that none of the competition can match or even come close to. But they also say, these reviews, that there's a couple of issues with Star VR, but I still kind of feel that we have some potential here. So this could be something. So this, for me, is just a bonus of buying the gaming company. And we need to have some kind of kick to make this move up on the 2017. And we do have the John Wick Chronicles in February, and this is compatible with HTC Vive. It's also traded at First North now, and this is one of the not so good lists in Swedish stock market. But they're moving up, and this is normally a good thing, and it opens up for some international investors as well. And if you look back, companies that do this often run their business in a good fashion. So even if this is going to be a cost for them to change the list, I still think this is a very good thing. They are developing new games. They are making money with the ones they already have, and they have more to come, so everything looks good. And they also have some money to do this. Going out of the third quarter, I think it was 360 million kroner they had to make games, so pretty good number there. They're also into to making toys, and I see a lot about this in the report and in the news. I don't really know if I like this. I don't feel it's their core business, but I guess it's worth a shot, and if it works out, it works out. And this is a graph. It went from about 5 here up to 20 as of today, and that's a big upswing. So most of the time I wouldn't buy a company that made this trip already. And as I said, I have it from way back also, but I'm actually thinking of buying more to the investment portfolio because I really like the company so much. And I feel it's potential to making an all-time high during 2017. So my prediction is it's going to be trading over 25 at some point 2017. So I'm definitely looking at buying more of this stock. And that's it for today.